Yeah, ChoiceStream actually is a place where you get up in the morning and you think, wow, I want to go to work because I want to talk to somebody about a particular thing you have in mind.
One of my favorite things about working at ChoiceStream is the flexibility in terms of what your day-to-day job is.
I think the opportunity here is tremendous.
I get to kind of solve new problems every day.
And I love the variety of the job, like the fact that it's not just one thing every day, but every day is a surprise as to what I get to work on.
You know, no 2 days are the same.
It's the kind of place that you're still engaged with it when you leave.
We've got opportunities to play around with a lot of new technologies and see how they work.
I'm obsessed with our client base.
Each individual consumer is unique.
We have some of the most interesting brands in the world.
My favorite thing about working here at ChoiceStream, as cliche as it sounds, is the team.
It's a really friendly environment.
I feel like there is like sort of like a team environment.
The people here are unique, they're fantastic, they're brilliant, they're incredibly smart.
Very, very nice and talented people. They're very dedicated to their jobs, and I can see that just by their work ethic and just their kind of, I guess, determined personalities.
There's always somebody to bounce an idea off of who's going to be just as enthusiastic as you are.
You know, it's a pretty energetic and vibrant team that we have here.
Overall, it's very loose, it's very collaborative.
We have a diverse set of people that come to work at ChoiceStream.
It's easy to brainstorm with people and to feed off of everyone's creativity and intelligence.
You know, have other people vet my ideas and do the same for them.
I feel like it's very easy to come in and sit down and do your work and approach anyone else with any other questions.
It's very nice to kind of be surrounded with those people. It makes my work better.
You know the people that you're working with and what you're doing and how it affects them.
In fact, a lot of them actually I tend to argue with a lot of the time because they don't quite think like me, which I sort of realize intellectually is a good thing.
Opinionated, people who know the ad industry and are able to really challenge you. So when you think up a great idea, these are people who have a lot of expertise, who can immediately poke holes in everything you've thought of.
I don't get a lot of yes sirs at this company. I get a lot of no sirs, but it's okay.
You know, there's a lot of mutual respect between employees here.
That's the kind of people they are. They're all like A+ people.
Some of the people that we have that come here, you really have very different paths.
I went to school for computer engineering.
I actually perform improv comedy.
I studied communications.
I was actually an art major.
You know, by nature, I'm kind of a geek.
I did integrated marketing communications.
Family's pretty important to me.
I'm always dabbling with cars.
Studio arts.
An accidental mathematics major.
I do a lot of 5 a.m. boot camps.
I ended up getting a minor degree in French. I majored in economics.
I love to ski.
I was a mathematics major.
I have a passion for retail.
I really like soccer.
I'm actually a hip-hop dancer.
I'm studying computer engineering.
Play a lot of video games.
I'm a big outdoorsman. I do a lot of fishing and camping.
I'm a self-proclaimed foodie.
I got a BFA in graphic design.
I read a lot of fantasy books.
I studied computer science in graduate school.
I'm in a rock band.
I have a pet bird.
The layout of the office is completely open. Even I sit in a cube just so that everybody can feel free to go talk to anybody else.
The culture is very open.
I love that our CEO sits in the middle of the company in an open cube. He's totally available from the most junior, intern to the most senior person to come over and just say, listen, I need five minutes.
I feel that people from all levels of the company are equally as approachable.
They do work pretty hard hours, but at the same time, there's also a lot of things that we do to try to keep it fun.
It's kind of neat. It's like Geeky Boys playing in some ways. You know, they're a bunch of
Really smart people. Smart.
I would say the average intelligence at ChoiceStream is significantly higher than the general population.
It's super smart.
Fundamentally, very smart.
Some of the smartest people I worked with are at ChoiceStream.
It's very smart.
But the egos don't typically come with it.
People are working really hard. They're also shooting Nerf guns across the room.
Work hard, play hard kind of thing, and kind of constantly challenging.
It's like one of those weird places where you'll walk past some guys and they'll be talking about, their algorithms and this Java class and that sort of thing, and like being really cerebral.
If you hear someone talking about a problem that you're interested in, everyone just kind of expects you to jump in and provide your own opinion on it.
But an office that also likes to have fun and knows how to like relax and embrace their inner child.
If you have an opinion that's not favorable, sometimes they'll shoot you with rockets, but that's kind of to be expected.
And then like a Nerf rocket will go flying past their head.
And then if you get too frustrated, we'll just go play foosball and try to figure it out.
And then as soon as they're done talking, they'll head over to the foosball table and turn into like 13-year-olds.
We have Nerf rocket fights. We have foosball games going on right here among everybody else.
I like the foosball table. It's a lot of fun.
The yelling and the high-fiving and stuff.
That would never exist in like the finance industry.
Oh gosh, my favorite thing would have to be Bagel Fridays.
The Peapod deliveries and all the snacks to all of that, that's all really great.
Also nice that there's a kitchen here too, like with free snacks, so I can just go in if I get hungry or something.
It's very fun. It's a very fun place to work.
Many of us worked at larger companies, in a very diverse set of larger companies, all of which had some really good, strong points, but also a lot of things that we hated about how you did work in those companies. And so we've tried very hard at ChoiceStream to sort of keep the good and eliminate the bad.
And I think it's great that the company has grown so much and yet has retained a lot of startup values.
So I think that we have a much more collegiate atmosphere and a lot more informal atmosphere than a lot of companies might have because of that, and I really enjoy that.
I remember, I was in a meeting with our now CEO of the company, he was the COO at the time, and he looked at me and said, "What do you think?" And I was 25 years old, and I couldn't believe he actually asked me what I thought. It was remarkable.
That type of leadership really exemplifies exactly what this company is. It's access, it's opportunity.
The openness and the sharing of ideas.
Right now where we're at, it's very fun to have this very intimate atmosphere. I like the fact that I know the name of every single employee at ChoiceStream.
I really like how much impact a single person can actually have.
That kind of encapsulated, what turned into a pretty unique journey for me.
We're sort of not big on that much on titles or who knows who or that kind of thing.
I think very work casual. I like how I can dress casually.
I'm not much for formality, so it's not my style.
Office life is definitely exciting, it's fun, it's very comfortable. It's just everyone seems very friendly.
It's a very comfortable working environment where you can bring up an idea without having to be concerned about the uber geek smashing you into, some sort of diminutive little piece of something on the ground.
And the atmosphere is very relaxed.
If you need any help, you can always ask for it. Being able to hand raise and say, that sounds cool, how can I help?
Very comfortable.
You actually can see things through from beginning to end.
You'll learn something every single day.
You can actually, do something, and then a week later someone will come up to you and say like, "Hey, I've been using this thing, it makes my life so much easier."
It's hard to keep that as you grow, and we're growing very fast, but I'm hell-bent on trying to keep as much of that vibe as we grow as possible. The types of people that we want to hire are the types of people that a lot of companies want to hire. And what we find is that after people make the decision to work for ChoiceStream, the vast majority of them tend to be pretty happy with that decision and like it here, and there's a lot of opportunity.
I like the company enough to come back for a second time.
We're on kind of the cutting edge of technology.
I think you can tell, I love working here.
Never bored, always tired.
No, I like working here.
I've been here for 3 years now, and so I'm going back.
And everyone here seems like very nice.
I love the company.
I love the people that I was working with.
I've just been welcomed.
That's kind of an awesome atmosphere to have.
And again, I'm definitely hell-bent to keep that way as well.
Great, thank you so much.
Sure.
you have anything you want to add, or is that about it?
Not that I can think of.
Great.
ChoiceStream's great. It's awesome.